Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to do your very own combustion leak test at home. I'm here with my Ford F-150 2013 Ecoboost, and I've been having really bad leaking problems from my coolant. And I wanted to make sure it wasn't the head gasket that was being messed up. So the reason we're doing this test is because just to check if there's any exhaust fumes in your coolant that could be messing things up. And the way to do that is through this test. So what you need is one of these tester kits, which is just really one thing with a bulb. You can get them at Autozone for about $30, and it's one of those loaner items where you can just kind of rent it and bring it back. There's a part number on the front. You need one of these, and then you need to buy yourself one of these. These are the combustion leak detection fluid. Cost about $10. You will pretty much have to keep this. So without further ado, let's get started. So the way this works is you pour the fluid down in that hole up to about that line where it says fluid level, and it's got to stop there. And then you shove this into the radiator, or the radiator reservoir in my case, since I don't have a radiator radiator cap. So let me head over to the engine and show you how this is done. So as you can see right here, I have my coolant reservoir. I don't actually have a radiator cap anywhere over here. A lot of vehicles, you'll have a cap right here or right here. There is no cap. If you have a cap, use your cap, but I don't. So this is what we're going to be using today, the radiator reservoir. It should be under some pressure. As you can see here, it's rated for 16 psi, so just be cognizant of that. When you unscrew it, you do not want hot radiator fluid flying everywhere. All right, so there we go. Now, the next thing you want to do is you do want to be careful with this fluid. If you're going to be pouring it near the engine, like opening the bottle near the engine, make sure the engine has been off for at least a few minutes. Because the way this works is if it detects any combustion gas, it will turn yellow. And you do not want that fouling the whole bottle and wasting your whole bottle. So what I like to do is just go ahead and put that in there. The stopper is kind of, it goes down, so it'll fit different size, but it works fine with this. We're going to unscrew this bottle. And very carefully, up to that line, we're going to fill. Maybe a little bit more. Oh, that's actually too much. Let me take some out. Okay, so once you have it at the correct level and you have closed your bottle, make sure to close this when you're not using it. As a matter of fact, probably just put it away. What you want to do is you want to get this. This is your little squeeze pump. So this side goes down. There's a little valve thing on the top. And the way it works is you squeeze it and it sucks air from the radiator, from the reservoir, up into the fluid. So it can react with the fluid. And if there's combustion gas in your radiator system, then it'll detect it. Now, you do need to have the car running, so I'm going to go ahead and put this up, and I'm going to turn on the vehicle. Make sure you are in a well-ventilated area, as I am, and we're going to get this test started. Okay, so I have had this engine running for a few minutes now, which is what you want to do. You want to let it idle for a few minutes. So now that it's been idling, there's some pressure that's been forming as well, but you go ahead and start squeezing. And if there's any combustion gas in the system, it should turn this yellow, which that's not what we're seeing. So far, this is a good sign. I'm going to keep doing this for a few more minutes, and I'll come back to you then. Okay guys, it's been a few minutes later, and I've just been sitting here pumping. Nothing is happening. So this is a good sign. It means the leak that I've been having isn't due to a head gasket. As a matter of fact, I have another way I'm going to test, probably in another video, where I take a UV test and see if I can see the leak where it's coming from. I suspect it's the water pump. So now that we have this test done, if you had, gas in your system, this would be yellow right now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys what it should look like if you have a leak in this gas in the system. So this is the before. And then we're going to go over here. We're going to go right over here to our exhaust. Now, if I do this right, I should be able to get some exhaust fumes. Now look very closely. This should turn yellow. Look at that. Look at that. Yellow. So that means this fluid is good, obviously, but it also means that it's a definite sign that I did not have any exhaust fumes in my radiator, which is a great sign. Okay guys, so that about does it for this video. I'm going to go ahead and try to figure out how to get the rest of this water out because it might be a little tricky. But this is the remainder of my combustion leak detector fluid. So if you can, if they have smaller bottles, you can go ahead and get that. But this is more than enough to test actually a few times. I'm going to go ahead and do a few more things with my vehicle, but today I'm going to return this, get my $30 back. So in total, I only spent $10 plus gas and time it took to get there and time it took to do this. So I hope this helped you guys. Hopefully you guys do not have an engine gasket problem, but if you do, this will definitely tell you. All right, have a good one.